Hello friends, I'm glad you're here. It's Thursday. We got one more day in this crazy market. Good God. The banking system, the stock market, it's all connected obviously, but I swear it is like days of our lives out here right now. It is crazy. So obviously there's a lot of you right now that are just paying attention strictly and shoveling your money into a furnace that is the bank stocks right now. And I applaud you. It's probably the smart thing to do, let's be honest, because we've already seen Silicon Valley banks that have fell apart. The Fed has already stepped in and said, hey, that's okay. Here's some money. And the banks came back and said, well, we're going to need some more money. And the Fed goes, well, yeah, I guess we can do that. A lot like 2008, not that big as of right now. Not, they're still next week. But we're seeing a lot of the same things happen where the banks are being bailed out. But still, banks are still falling apart right now and people are scared. And now today, the European banks are really taking a hit. So this is going overseas now and it is just trickling everywhere. And it probably will not stop. And you know what? I don't want it to stop. I want it to keep going. I want to see Bank of America stock go to $10 so I can buy a ton of it. So let's talk about QQQ here. Obviously, this is, if you're wanting to invest in tech stocks, well, you can invest in a lot of them right here just with this one. So friends, right now there is a huge push right now in this. So as we look at QQQ here, this ETF, obviously it's got a bunch of different, it's connected to a bunch of different companies that you're putting your money into, which it compiles into this one big conglomerate that you're buying into. And this thing has been on fire for the last 5 years, obviously, because it's got the biggest tech companies attached to it. But as of late, there's a huge push in this right now too. Just in the last month, we have seen this stock go from a 288 just days ago, mind you, to now a 307. We'll round it up here. So obviously there's a huge push for this, but obviously in the situation too, as what we're seeing right now with the Silicon Valley banks and everyone's going, are the IT companies going to make it here? Because obviously the majority of these banks, they held IT companies' money. We know that. So will the flood spill in over to these IT companies where we start to see them having problems? But as of yet, we have not seen that. We're seeing a strong push right now on this ETF. So tomorrow being Friday, one more day in this crazy market, it would not be crazy to think we could not see Invesco here really push up more. We've seen it over a $400 price point before. It wasn't that long ago. So obviously there's two plays here. A lot of you are going, this is 100% a long-term play. Obviously this is a safe place, probably more than likely to put your money. The question is are we going to see this continue to rise up? Or as these banks continue to have problems, the feds are upset, we've got rate problems, banks asking for more money, will they get it? Probably, let's be honest. Is this the start of the crash that we've all been talking about for the last 2 years? Possibly, could be. It starts with little breadcrumbs, and that's what we're seeing right now. But obviously too, right now, there is a strong play in this to short this ETF right now with what's going on. So friends, my whole argument right now with this is that it's a very interesting play right now that is continuing to go up, and we could possibly see this continue to climb. But I do warn you that if we continue to hear problems in the banking system to where it spills into other elements, with companies having problems financially, with payrolls, rates, we're going to start to see the makings of a huge crash, and then everything will fall apart, and possibly you could get stuck in this ETF right here for more than you want. But obviously at that point too, it's going to be a huge buying opportunity. So friends, with this ETF right here, obviously I am 100% bullish on this. This is something that if like you're wondering where should I put my money for the long term, read up on this right now and put it on your favorites list. But also too, there's a lot of noise going on with this ETF, and it's something that could bring fast money, if you've got money, to short sell it. Friends, take care. I will talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.